Hello, Paul Hunter here with the Hunter Group at Remax Gateway, and I'm going to take a few minutes here and talk to you about the Loudoun County housing stats through July 2020. So specifically, we're going to share with you Loudoun County's numbers. So first off, the metrics we look at are the number of listings, and at 636 houses on the market in July 2020, we are at very much historic low inventory. The last year at this time there was 1,036, and the 5-year average is 1,221, which means we're about 50% lower inventory than we normally are. So 50% reduction in homes on the market equates to what we call a seller's market, very low, very low month supply. The average days in the market, 20. That number is very low, historically speaking as well. And then the other metric we look at is the average sold to original list price. And at 99.7%, that basically means that homes are selling for 99.7% of their list price, or basically for what they're asking. So people are getting what they're asking in Loudoun County. The other numbers we look at are the closed sales. How many homes are selling? At 850 in July, home sales, and a year-to-date number. That year-to-date is a little bit less than it was last year, but basically around the same, but more than the 5-year average. So considerably more than the 5-year average. 5-year average being 731, and we're at 850. So there are brisk sales with the low inventory and the higher average number of sales. Again, we're looking at the being a seller's market. Median sale price, the other metric that everybody wants to know. And in July, we're looking at the average median sale price of $565,000. And year-to-date number is a better number to really look at. And at $531,000, you're up about 6.5% appreciation from the previous year. If you look at the bar chart on the right side of the chart here, you'll see during the pandemic, things slowed down quite a bit, but June, July, that pent-up demand has hit strong, and prices have been rising. They're on the uptick. Now, how are homes affordable? Oh, people are always asking me that. Prices are so high in Northern Virginia. Well, income's high in Northern Virginia, and that's why I wanted to share with you a little bit of information about the Housing Affordability Index. So what is the Housing Affordability Index? That is basically a measurement that is used to take average income in an area, average sale price of a home in an area, compare that to the current interest rate. So you'd have an average mortgage price payment, monthly mortgage payment, and then you end up with whether homes are affordable and how affordable homes are in a specific area, and you compare that around. If you look at the U.S. as a whole, last year in 2019, the affordability index was 159. Now, the affordability index, the higher the number, the better, the more affordable homes are in that area. The lower the number, the less affordable homes are. A number of 100 is basically the statistical mean, meaning that the fact that homes that you can afford exactly what the average home price is in that area. So what are the numbers for Loudoun County? If we look at specifically Loudoun County, we're looking at a housing affordability index number of 147. Now, that is a strong number, so that means homes are affordable in Loudoun County. And what's the main reason? The main reason is the median household income in Loudoun County is $141,000. So, on average, the median income's high. As you move away from the city, home prices are a little bit more affordable. So you have a housing affordability index of 147. That compares to 116 in Fairfax County. Fairfax County being closer to the city, and homes typically go up in price in that area. If you compare that to other areas in the country, it gets a little interesting. In New York, for example, the index is 112. In San Fran, where income is high but home prices are even higher, the housing affordability index is 65. 4. San Diego 71, LA 63, Hawaii 61. If you want a real affordable place to live, you can move to Erie, Pennsylvania, where the index is 295. In Richmond, for example, the number is even higher than in Loudoun at 169, so income's good and home prices are lower. In Prince William County, the index is a little higher than Loudoun at 150. So what does all this mean? Well, interest rates are crazy low. Historically speaking, interest rates are very, very low, hovering below 3%. In many cases, and right around today's rate, around 3%. That is equaling, that's why home affordability index numbers are rising in the area, because income stays strong, and as interest rates are low, even though prices are trending up and higher year over year, the interest rates are more than making up for that price difference. So from a seller's perspective, with a very low inventory and a strong demand, you're going to get top dollar for your house. And that's what's a great time to sell. It's a seller's market. Now, even though it's a seller's market, it doesn't mean it's a bad time to buy, because it is a good time to buy. And that really is because of the interest rates. Interest rates are more important than actual home price. I mean, obviously home price is important, but if home prices are moderately increasing and interest rates are very low, that's a more important number, because it makes things more affordable. And so that means it's a good time to buy. So even though prices are trending up, interest rates are more than making up for it. The only downside from a buyer's perspective right now is the fact that it's hard to find a house for sale because inventory is so low. There are tips and tricks to helping buyers find the right house in a low inventory, and we have used a lot of those here at the Hunter Group, so we're happy to share those with you. If you know anybody that is looking to sell their house or looking to buy a house, please don't hesitate to give me a call with their name and number. We'd love to help them. If you want any specific numbers to your specific zip code or neighborhood, happy to share those with you. Just reach out to me and I can give you those specifically to your situation. Hope you find this helpful. Thanks for listening, and everybody take care and stay healthy.